Well, good afternoon. I had something happen to me that really shook me and it really upset me. But then I began to start thinking that it's okay. I had somebody write something that was not true about me. And they wrote a thing about something that happened 8 years ago and the way that they wrote it, it was not true. And I was really shaken that somebody would write something that wasn't true. And then I thought about my character. I thought about the people that are in my life. I thought about, the way that I represent myself. And I actually had friends of mine contact me and say, hey, what was that was written? Is that true? And I said, no. And they're like, we didn't think it was true. It doesn't even sound like you. And so I was really encouraged that I have built a reputation. I have built a reputation of people knowing who I am and wearing my feelings on my sleeve and living a life of integrity. And when you live a life of integrity and somebody sees something that they're like, there's no way that can be true, that encourages me that people know who I am truly. And I have friendships that I've had for over 40 years that have stuck by me and that have loved me and that have watched me grow as a person. So if anything, I learned that your integrity and your character means something. You do what you do and you say what you say and you follow through. And every incident in your life, you put a check mark or a scale of how is it going to represent my integrity? How is it going to represent my character? And if it's not going to represent my character or my integrity in the right way, then it's not something that I should do. And I have lived my life that way. I have lived my life that if somebody was to come into my home, that I am the same person that I am on the outside, I am the same person that I'm on the inside. That if you were to come into my home and to see me, you would see the same person. There are some things that I do that I didn't do when my children were young. I do watch a little bit of too much reality TV. So you might come in and look inside my window and see me watching reality TV, which I really should work on that. But if somebody says something about you and it's not true, and the people around you that know you and love you and have supported you know it's not true, don't let it bother you. Don't let it bother you because your integrity and your character are intact. And always make sure of that.